All right, busy week last week and a busy weekend coming up too, maybe on the East Coast, but especially out in the West. Dr. Forbes calling the West an atmospheric river with the potential to bring huge amounts of rain and snow to the West Coast. And now things are looking even worse than we thought earlier in the week. Let's turn it over to Dr. Forbes.
Yeah, that river is going to meander just a little bit. Now the forecast for heavy rain includes the Los Angeles area, the mountains, especially just to the north and east of Los Angeles, so flood threats there as well. A lot of subtle details in this leading to what will still be a very long, prolonged flood and heavy rain, heavy precipitation event. Here's that atmospheric river we're talking about. That's a little bit lower level flow of moisture just south of the white axis of the jet stream. It's more like the low level jet, about 5,000 feet, bangs into those west and south facing mountain slopes and the foothills, gives heavy rain and then snow in the mountaintops. Some subtle changes though. It has been stationary this low in the Gulf of Alaska, but it's being pushed upon by what I've labeled here as a kicker. Little Alaskan system coming in from the northwest. It's jogged that little cold low pocket down a little bit south, and it's going to now get scooted east by that jet stream. That's already intensifying the cloud band just offshore of the Pacific Northwest and California. There's our first heavy rain event and precipitate event. There'll be another cold pocket coming in with the kicker itself, and that could be a Tuesday, Wednesday heavy precipitation event to add insult to this weekend storm injury. So we're talking about this atmospheric river continuing with several bouts of heavy precipitation. At times we'll have a couple of inches to several feet of snow per day as these waves spin inland. Most worried about the west and south facing foothills because of the mudslide threat. And some of these areas now are places that have burn areas, so debris flows a big possibility. I'm talking through Wednesday for this total amount, anywhere from southwest Oregon. By the way, there could be thunderstorms in western Oregon, northwest California as well. But the green shaded areas here, 6 to 12 inches of rain. The heaviest amounts, especially in those foothills that face the Pacific Ocean. And then up into the mountains top areas, we'll have 6 to 15 feet of snow, an avalanche risk, gusts to 70 miles per hour. Now, in terms of the flooding and mudslide threat, we could even see a little bit of that in some of the burn areas tonight. But the farther we go, the longer we go. Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, the flood threat will increase. And then with this prolonged event, and another one in Tuesday, Wednesday, there we could get some serious river flooding as well. So this is a serious situation for the West Coast. Please be really alert to the weather and all the weather conditions out there this weekend and early next week. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Forbes. And following here in the west here this early morning, storm system there just off the northwest coast. A lot of cloud cover, and with those clouds, we do have the rain. We've got the snow as well driving in some of the higher terrain. Let's get you in a little bit closer, moving into the northwest here for you. Portland, we're seeing our rain in place, and this is all beginning to work its way northward up towards the Seattle area. So wet times this morning. Not only is it going to be wet, but we're dealing with the winds already. We're talking about gusts in both Seattle and Portland at the airports. Right now, over 40 miles per hour, at least as the last hour and the observation came in. So very windy out there. All the way farther south, we've got the rain here into California, including around the San Francisco area, some light showers in place there. Things become a little steadier as you head farther east, and then you run into that snow through parts of the Sierra. We're not done yet. More rain farther south, all the way down to even San Diego. We've got some light sprinkles in play. We'll be seeing this filling in before it's all said and done. So get ready for a wet ride right along the 5 here for you from the Pacific Northwest all the way down to Southern California. And then farther inland into the Intermountain areas, that's where we're going to be piling up some of that snow, moving across parts of Nevada, Idaho, into Utah, including the Salt Lake City area. We could be dealing with a little bit of snow out there as well. And then there's more rain that's going to be coming down to L.A. We're going to be in store for a decent amount of rain here before it's all said and done. In fact, L.A. proper itself, 1 to 2 inches of rain will be possible. You get into the higher terrain, 6 to 8 inches of rain here over the next 24 hours.
Little Oliver's foghorn nose had a powerful spray. But Mom had new Puffs Ultra Soft and Strong to save the day. With lotion-free pillows to cushion the force, Puffs Ultra Soft and Strong holds up better than value tissue, of course.
$12.50, that's incoming.
Does anyone see my phone?
$14.95, looking good.
Oh, there it is. Are those all my trucks?
Yeah, it's your best week yet.
Gotta go.
Wouldn't it be great if your small business could get paid anywhere? With Intuit Go Payment, it can. Now accept credit cards on your phone wherever you are. We do the legwork so you can do what you love. Intuit. Small business, rejoice.
You know her.
Oh my gosh.
We know diamonds.
Oh my gosh.
Together, we'll make her holiday. That's why Only Zales is the diamond store, where you'll pay no interest if paid in full by January 2012.
Itchy dry scalp? Could be your shampoo. Now there's a Selsun Blue just for itchy dry scalp. Strong itch fighters target the source of scalp itch, while 5 moisturizers keep hair healthy.
No more itch.
Selsun Blue Itchy Dry Scalp.
Got a clue? Get the blue.
If you want weather on your TV, just turn to the Weather Channel. On your computer, the Weather Channel online is weather.com. And with the Weather Channel mobile app, you can always take the weather with you. The source for weather, the Weather Channel.
There's something magical about the gift of flowers from ProFlowers. They instantly turn any place into the holidays. ProFlowers are sent fresh from the field, so they'll stay fresh and beautiful longer throughout the holidays, guaranteed. Order now and get 1 dozen beautiful candy cane roses, a $40 value for only $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Just go to giveproflowers.com, click on the mic in the right corner, and enter code PERK. Order in the next 20 minutes and get this elegant glass vase free. Order now and send a full 2 dozen roses for just $10 more. But you must enter code PERK.
Roses are always the perfect holiday gift. And no trip to the mall.
Now it feels like Christmas. Turn any place into the holidays with these beautiful flowers for just $19.99. Remember, go to giveproflowers.com, click on the mic, and enter code PERK. Or call 1-800-FRESHEST to send these beautiful roses for only $19.99 today.
A full Christmas Eve of Weatherproof. Friday starting at 7 on the Weather Channel. And now, your local on the 8s.
Let's take you on through the next few days. We'll round out the weekend on Sunday, still dealing with quite a bit of a mess here in the west. In fact, we're going to be getting used to seeing a lot of green and white here in the western half of the country. We're going to be talking about that moisture train just running on into these areas. Insane amounts of rain totals and snow totals will be piling up out there over the next few days. Meanwhile, we head to the eastern half of the country, and things are fairly quiet here outside of a few snow showers right around the Great Lakes and also here in the parts of the Plain States. Tracking a bit of an area of low pressure just off the Carolina coast. That could bring us a little bit of rain and snow possible out there. Not expecting anything too hefty. And again, it looks like most of the big cities going to escape this system here Sunday into Monday, as it'll remain a little bit too far offshore to bring us major impacts out there for us. Monday dry here for you through the eastern lakes into the southeast. We're dealing with our snow, though, back into the west and more wet weather all the way down to Southern California, including L.A. That continues into Tuesday. Meanwhile, we've got some light snow now moving into portions of the Ohio River Valley, sections of the Mid-Atlantic. Looks like parts of Maryland will be dealing with that, with just a few very light rain showers into parts of the southeast, including Atlanta and Birmingham. But that should be gone once we get to Wednesday. Snow here in the eastern lakes. We'll continue to deal with more wet weather here. San Francisco dealing with that up into to the Pacific Northwest, dealing with that right around Seattle and Portland. And then on Thursday, it looks like we'll watch for some snow showers to try to creep into portions of the northern plains and upper Midwest, but we remain dry farther south. Of course, we've been in the deep freeze in the eastern half of the country. Are we going to be seeing more cold air in place, right?
Well, I don't think we get extremely cold air, but I would say cold enough. It's kind of a modified continental polar air mass now, as single numbers above zero is still very cold and below average, but it could be worse. And this is the coldest of the air now, spilling east, and 20s, 30s here in New York City, down toward Boston, and even into Beckley, West Virginia. Down toward the south, a little bit milder here, some 70s in South Florida. Monday's highs, as you can see, temperatures remaining fairly uniform across most of the U.S. and out toward the west with the rain and all the snow going on. Temperatures held down, upper 50s, low 60s in southern parts of California. All right, coming up next, we've got Home Depot's Project of the Week. Stay tuned.
This morning, we're trying to help you with your fall fix-up list by showing you a number of power tools. We have a couple neat ones here. These are high-speed tools. This is a rotary speed saw. This does a lot more than just drill holes. Here's another device that is called a router, and what this will do is allow you to put some real decorative edges, and there's so many different kinds of bits that are available for the router, and a number of things that you can use this for around the home. If you have a radius or a curve cut, this may be just the tool. It's a jigsaw, also called saber saw. A lot of homeowners have jigsaws because they're so useful around the home. Now, another tool that's similar but a lot more aggressive, the reciprocating saw. Now, this is a cordless type. It has a wood blade on, a nice long one, but it's also available with a metal cutting blade, which is what I have in this corded reciprocating saw. Now, you've heard of laser-guided missiles. Well, how about a laser-guided circular saw? Simply flip on the little laser that's right on the front here. Then you're able to line up exactly where you want the blade to go. Now, it really doesn't matter which one of these saws you use or what type of saw. You have to be careful. Make sure you have your eye protection, and more important than anything, keep your fingers away from the blade. To find more information on this project of the week and get a detailed shopping list, visit us online at weather.com/Home Depot.
And let's finish up the work week here with our temperatures. Thursday, as we said, it's still staying pretty cool to the north, but those single digits have retreated now into Canada, but still teens international falls, 60s and 70s here out across the south. And Christmas Eve here coming in on Friday. Watching the cold stuff still stay north, 20s, 30s around New York City and Boston, and 60s, 70s out across parts of Texas. All right, 2 bowl games this weekend. Alex Walsh is going to have the forecast for those coming up in just a couple of minutes. Stay right there.
This home improvement project was brought to you by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
Let's take the holidays by the antlers, expand our toolboxes, and fill our sleighs to capacity with all kinds of buzzing, roaring, and humming. With guaranteed low prices on all the tools you want, there'll be more than tinsel glinting around our trees. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. We're lowering the cost of Christmas morning. Buy any Ryobi Super Combo or Lithium-Ion Combo Kit and get a free Ryobi Power Tool worth up to $99.
How does vanishing deductible work?
That boulder is like your insurance deductible. Big and always hanging over your head. But Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance takes $100 off your deductible every year you're a safe driver until...
Amazing! You saved me.
Oh, it was just an analogy. But you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh. Nationwide is on your side. That's very good.
It's pure ingenuity. Crisp, cool air circulates top to bottom through 28 vents to help keep food fresh longer. The revolutionary Kenmore Elite Refrigerator. That's genius.
Welcome back. Well, the regular college football season is done. All the awards have been given out. Now it's time for the bowl season, and we're really getting it started here on this Saturday. A couple of games going on. One here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the New Mexico Bowl. This will be between BYU, the Cougars, and UTEP, University of Texas El Paso, the Miners. How's it shaping up out there forecast-wise? Well, it looks like we're going to be pretty nice after a chilly start this morning in the low 30s, getting a chance to warm up to around 45 degrees under partly sunny skies. So good in the stands for the tailgates as well as for the players on the field. Chance of rain, pretty slim there. We're talking about a 10% risk. All right, meanwhile, we will have another game to deal with. This one's going to be a little bit farther on off towards the north, taking place in Idaho. Boise, to be exact. It's the